Lou, hey, my man. I'm working on it, buddy. I'm working on it. Look at this boy. Yeah, I love you, buddy. All right. Oh, hi. Hey, my friend Bean says hi. You're going to be okay, I promise. Oh. What's yours? Oh, are you shaking? Watch how this fear starts to manifest into what seems like a very scary dog. She starts lunging at me. I thought, okay, why don't I shift my stance a little bit, not put the heat on her and go to the side. And she's still reacting because of that fear. I thought maybe I could turn my back to her outside of the kennel because I wanted to see if there was a shift in behavior at all. And there was a little bit, enough for me to kind of test going in and see if she was still going to allow that fear to kind of try and drive me away. And no, right away it didn't. Now I'm concerned though that she might be a runner because fear will also cause dogs to dart out of the kennel. So I gotta be really careful going in here with her and just take it slow. Full transparency, I don't know if we can help her with the state she's in, and I am a little concerned. I don't want a dog bite. So let's see what we can do.
The thing is, you know, she doesn't know how she's going to react. What that fear does is it creates a kind of a situation where I've just got to really watch her body language because, you know, she doesn't know what she wants to do. She doesn't know if she wants to retreat, attack, melt into the ground, be my friend. And so I've just got to watch every minute part of her body language. And I normally wear the lead, but because she doesn't, you know, because she's so reactive, and we don't know from kind of moment to moment how she's going to react, I just have this here in case I need to kind of leash her up real quick. And also is a little bit of a distraction because she's paying attention to that instead of me. You know, I'd normally say a dog seeing a leash like this might think, hey, we're going for a walk. But based off everything I'm seeing from her, she's probably not had many walks. That could be wrong, but you know, I have to, when I come in here, I do have to assume some things. And I have to assume that she doesn't know how to walk on a lead, that she's not used to being around people. And a lot of times people will say, well, how, you know, that's very judgmental. But we can always find out the story and find out that's not the case and that she's super friendly and she's been around a lot of people. And, you know, maybe her owner's passed away or she's got away and they're looking for her and she's just not okay with strangers, which is fine. But we're going to immediately assume that none of those things are true so that we can just be very cautious. She definitely wants out. Her anxiety is driving her to just go, okay, I know that's the door. The anxiety is overriding the fear. You know, she's not even paying attention to normal body language cues. And she's let me get behind her. And not in a trust kind of way. In a, okay, I'm going to bolt out of here. I'm going to try to move her away from the door. Just be in her way a little bit. I'm going to see, she might let me leash her up. I would definitely feel a little more comfortable. There we go. Okay. There we go. We both feel a little more comfortable now, don't we? Yeah. Try to keep it really loose, but you know, the number one thing to making all this work is safety. She's got to be safe. I've got to be safe. And see, I mean, you see her just shaking, right? Like that shaking is just... If you've ever seen a person in that fear state, or you've ever been in that fear state where everything in your body elicits fear, you just can't think straight. You can't even think in the moment. You can't think about yesterday or tomorrow or right now. You're just in full shutdown mode. I used to see in a lot of movies, they do these court cases where people would say, oh, I don't remember anything that happened. And you'd be like, oh yeah, right, they're lying. Until you're around fear-based situations more, and you realize that the memory really does block things and shut things down in a protection mode. In a situation like this for a dog is a protection mode, right? Like all the things that are happening to her right now, she's trying to process and protect herself from not understanding what's going on. I'm going to try to get smaller. I wouldn't normally do this and sit down in this stage with this sort of dog, but I want to get lower. And because I've got some control with the lead, I think we're in an okay spot. I'm going to try treats. I always just try because, man, if we can get treats going, it helps. And I'm just try a little tension on the lead. I call it the 2-finger tension. And we're going to invite her to a treat. Great. Almost immediate shift. Great. Yes. Come here. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm going to keep this lasso large in case we take a couple steps back. I gotta work on myself here too. I gotta adjust myself, cool down. No bites coming my way. Oh, and look at that. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna move this water bowl to just reduce any chances of panic and splish splash taking a bath. Okay, I know everything is scary. I know. Thank goodness I have Alexis that's going to help me pull that out. At the shelter, here, let me get treats. So treat motivated. Come here. So treat motivated. Okay, go ahead. Here, so treat motivated. I'm glad I'm getting to show you some of the lead work because a lot of people say, that's scary for the dogs. And I've never really seen that. And if it is, you'll be kind of be able to tell right away, but it's a really effective tool when used right. You can't overuse it, it's very much as a gentle leading tool. She's just ready to bolt out that door, which could, it's going to be interesting to find her story because you can just tell sometimes. Oh, hi. Are you showing off? Okay, do you want to try and sit? Can you sit? What? That's a good sit. Okay. Some observations right out of the gate. She knows the door, so she's smart. She knows how to sit. She's smart. And not like I kind of remember. I mean, she's in a heightened fear state and watch. Sit. Of course, now there's one. Sit. I mean, that's pretty on cue right there. Paws are in a very agitated state. Allergic. This could be food she's eating. Could be she hasn't been cared for. Could be she's cared for just fine and her parents don't know she's allergic to chicken. Something like that. I don't know. But just some observations. You see a line down her back. That is from the shelter putting flea and tick meds on. So that's not... Now she did... Oh, you little sneaky doggy. I want to give you the whole thing, but I'm not going to because I don't want you to get full and then I lose this tool. I'm going to start spacing the treats out a little bit because she's so motivated that I can use that. Her little tail is tucked. Right. Okay, we're going to find out her story though. There's something to the story. I mean, we may not even find out any information, but even if not, I feel like there's more here. And I think she's newer because she's got the signs on there that scared I'm new. But I mean, you saw the difference. Like the problem with a dog like this that comes in, that comes off as aggressive like that, that's kennel reactive. Can you lay down? Can you sit? Can you sit? Sit? Sorry, sit. It's like there's a mix between, I don't want to come off as scaring her with having my hand too high, but sit. Good girl. Down. Yep, sit. Down. Oh, you want to shake? Sit. Oh, you know shake too? Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, here you go. You know shake too? That's a good girl. Yeah. Shake's a great way to invite a dog into affection. Where'd I put it? Oh, she's going to find... Where'd I put the treats? She's going to find it. I don't know where I put it, darling. Oh, here it is. It's like she's going to find it before I do. Okay. Sit. 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 Shake. That's a shake. Sit. Okay, shake. Oh, it's a good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, this is fun. This is so cool because it shows, like, a dog in a shelter like that is kennel reactive will sometimes in shelters across America not make it out because of that situation. What'll happen is someone at the shelter will go, oh, this dog's aggressive. Label him as aggressive. Now, everyone that walks by says, oh, this dog's aggressive. Sit. And it turns into one of those things where someone labels you as that, and so then you are that and you become that. It's never the dog, right? It's never the dog's fault. Sure, the dog might have some more energy. They may be a bit more reactive for one reason or another, but it's always us. We are always the ones that put the dogs in those situations. So each one of them deserves a fair opportunity. There are some cases, obviously, that are so much harder than others. But what I've seen is a lot of times it's this, and there's a little friendly sit and shake on the inside somewhere. And what we thought was a leash up, maybe not even be able to come into the kennel situation, it's just a fear situation, right? Isn't it in life so true that so many reactions come from fear? I mean, I even still have this, I've noticed, like, even in the littlest ways, right? Like, oh, you know what? I better eat something for fear that I might be hungry in an hour. I have all the food that I need. But, you know, growing up, we didn't have a lot. And like, that definitely, now, don't get me wrong, Mom always made sure we were fed. But it's those things where we're eating bean chili, no meat in the chili, you know, and people would, thank you, drop off groceries at our door because they knew we didn't have a lot of food and money to buy food. And maybe some of you are going through that. And like, that still sticks with me. That fear is still there. But the great thing about dogs is they're so much better at living in the now. And so right now, she's forgetting a lot of that fear because she's in this moment right now and she's feeling safe. Sit. I don't know. I share that. Like, it's very personal, but I share it because it's something I've learned about myself, and working with dogs are the things that can stick with us for so long that are so hard to let go. And humans, we're so bad at it. And if we can be more like dogs and let go, sit, we just don't have to carry that weight with us, that fear with us. Sit. And if you've gone through anything like that in your life, one, I'm sorry, like, it's hard, I know. And two, I'm proof, right? You can get through it. And I didn't say get better. It's not always about getting better, right? It's about understanding it, managing it. For me, letting go of the Pop-Tarts. Like, not being like, I need a Pop-Tart because I might be hungry in an hour. I do love me some Pop-Tarts. Sit. Some good doggy. Okay. We've got to get her story because there's so much here. Okay, Alexis.
Yes.
Microchip?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me her story.
We do know her name, actually.
Okay. Okay, tell me your name. I'm going to try it.
Reese.
She's so smart. You're so smart. Sorry. I'm going to move slow. Hold on. I'm going to show. Try that again. Say that again. Yeah. Gosh. Okay. All right. Let me try something. Reese. Oh, can you, well, shoot. I want to make the blanket bigger, but I don't want to, I forgot, that's the thing, right? Like in these situations, I should have brought the other blanket in here. I don't want to get up now, but I want to see if she'll sit next to me. Reese, can you come here? Reese, here you go, Reese. Sit. Reese, can you sit? Reese, sit. Reese, you're a good girl. So what do we know then? Is her family coming, or like what's the story?
Firstly, can you guess how old she is?
Yes, I think she is probably about 5.
Close.
Yeah.
They have her listed as 6.5 years old.
Okay. Okay, I could see that. It's her paws gave that away. I can't see her teeth right now. Probably, thank goodness. But okay, so 6.5. Mixed breed. So she probably lived 12, 15 years. So we'll call her, middle-aged.
So she does have a history here.
Really?
Yes.
I knew there was something going on, because you could just tell there was more to her story than, you could just tell there's more to her story. As soon as you can just feel it. Okay, so tell me, what do we know?
Well, she may have only been here for 2 days this year, but she actually was here at the shelter back in December of 2023.
Okay, so December 2023. So only now 7 months ago, 8 months ago,
Somewhere
or
around there.
July. So 7, 8 months ago. I can't take this whole treat stick out because I'm going to break it in half, put the other half back in my pocket. She's such a treat lover. Okay, keep going.
In 2023, she was found by animal control.
Okay.
Running around loose in a neighborhood.
Okay.
But she, of course, had that microchip, even at that time, leading actually to a Texas-based humane society.
Okay, so when she was here in December, they called the microchip and it took them back to a Texas Humane Society.
Yes.
Okay, so most likely that means she was in a Texas Humane Society. They microchipped her and registered her for situations like this.
When this shelter called that Texas Humane Society to ask them for current owner info,
Yeah.
they said, unfortunately, it looks like they didn't have any records of the owner and that the microchip was not registered with that new owner information. So not sure what happened there, but no owner info.
Okay, so there's nothing against that Texas Humane Society. Sometimes what happens is, if they're going through, let's say 8,000 pets in a year, and the rule is they have to be microchipped and registered to the new owner, something's got to slip through the cracks, right? Like maybe it was registered by the Humane Society and the owner said, okay, yeah, I'm going to do it right now. And the cell reception didn't work on their phone and the shelter didn't check because a case of hoarding dogs got delivered. Like, I don't know. There's a lot that happens in the shelter. And 99% of the time at most shelters, it all runs smoothly. But sometimes situations like this happen where the shelter requires for the microchip to be registered to the owner and the owner didn't or got erased in the system or who knows what. And so now we don't have the information. It only goes back to the Texas Humane Society.
For adoption.
I know. I'm pretty cheap. Yeah, my wife would send me off in a heartbeat. That's good. She did good with people walking by. See what a difference just spending a little time with a dog can do. There was no kennel reactivity right there. Whereas 31 minutes ago, it was a completely different situation. You sit.
Hope you find you home.
Oh, thank you.
Good girl.
That was really good. Reese, you did so good. You get a treat. You did really good. You get a big piece. Good girl. I guess it kind of lean into positive affirmations. We'll hold it though for a minute. Okay, because we got to get the rest of the story. All right, so it doesn't stop there. Tell me more.
Yeah, so that was just half of the story.
Okay.
So they couldn't, of course, contact an owner. She spent some time here at the shelter and eventually became available, so she did get adopted by a loving family.
Oh, great. Well, Okay.
Well, she's back now,
Okay.
almost a year later.
Okay. She's been here for 2 days.
She's been here for 2 days. So
Okay.
2 days ago, the family came back and returned her, and the only reason why was because of a death in the family. So the shelter didn't charge them any owner turn-in fees or anything
That's
because
good.
it was a tragic situation, and they just couldn't keep Reese. So this was completely out of anyone's control.
Do we know who passed? Was it like her mom or just someone in the family is all we know?
Just someone in the family is all we know. It could have been one of her primary caretakers is what I'm assuming.
Oh, Reese, no wonder you're scared. Yeah, that pieces a lot together, right? Because she was scared of strangers, but very well trained. And the pause makes sense now too, right? I bet mom or dad, whoever was taking care of her, probably wasn't having that issue. And then when they passed and the new family got her, they might have just picked up some food from the grocery store or wherever, and they don't know her allergies or whatever her situation is. Because they're just red. They're not raw. It's not like it's been a year of her paws being mistreated. I think that's like at the beginning of the video, what I said is I always assume the worst. I don't always assume the worst, but I always allow for that so that I don't discount the dog's situation. And sometimes, though, it is just a death in the family or something that's out of anyone's control. And this happens, right? And the family, and I know a lot of times people would say, oh, well, my family would take care of them, but they might not be in the position to do that. Their landlord might not allow dogs. Like you just, who knows? But I do think that you deserve a little positive affirmation here. And I just want to tell you, let me square this up because you and everybody needs to hear this. I love you. And I'm sorry that you have lost your best friend and your family. And life wasn't supposed to be this way. It wasn't supposed to be this way. You don't deserve any of this. But I'll tell you this much. As hard as it's been, you're okay now. I got you, right? And there are people out there that love you. We're here for you. And it's going to be okay. And you can lean on me. Okay? And what you may not realize is you kind of came back at the perfect time because this week is a big week. And we're working to get you and everybody here a loving home. And what's really interesting is even though you've been through a really hard situation, there are millions of people out there that love you just as much as I do, which is mind-blowing to think about. And you don't even need to worry your little head about it. But they're all sending you their love right now. I love you, Reese. Reese, you're a good girl. You're a good girl, Reese. Has it been a while since you've heard that? Oh, is that hurt? Here, Reese, come here. You have earned this. What a cutie. It's funny, like I love dogs, but it's wild to think that just within, 40 minutes, your love for someone can grow so much by just hearing their story. And that's what's so neat about sitting with dogs that I think I didn't expect at first. Initially, it was just I was sitting with dogs and using the camera as a rear view camera and thought, okay, I'd share this with you. But I wonder if you guys would think it was interesting. But what I realized that's so neat about it is they don't have a voice. And so we get to be their voice. Me, you watching this, if you share this, we're here for them. And it's one of the reasons that when the shelter came to me and said, hey, we want to try to do this big adoption event. Are you guys looking for a dog? This girl right here, she's her family member passed. Yeah, and so she's in here, but she's so sweet.
Oh, I've seen your video.
Oh, thanks for watching. Oh, thanks for watching. I just got done telling her it's not her fault and she's a good girl. Could you tell her she's a good girl too?
You are a good girl.
Her name's Reese.
Reese? You are so beautiful, Reese. Hi. Just a little shy.
Here, come here. Here, if you give her a treat, she'll love you even more.
Hi, pretty girl.
Yeah, she's kennel reactive. And so at first I thought she was going to bite my rear end. Well, thanks for showing her some love. Okay.
Thank you for what you did.
Oh, you bet. Thank you. Kelly, is that you out there?
Yeah, right here.
I think her mom or dad died.
I know. I heard.
Because you're over on the other side.
Yeah.
What a lot of people don't realize, I started to say this, I think, but there's this kennel row, and then on the other side, there's another kennel row, and that kind of makes up the room. And so what Kelly will do a lot of times, just so we can give these dogs some moment of silence, and some other team members, is they'll go help calm another dog by giving them treats, frozen treats, love. A lot of times, me sitting in the kennel with this dog, what it's turned into is we have like 4 sitting with dogs going at the same time. We should do like a
multi-cam?
We should do a sitting with dogs. Yeah, sitting with dogs. Wait, that's what it is already.
Yeah.
It's a sitting with dogs.
Like walkie-talkies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be fun. Yeah. See who can get their dog to sit first. Watch this. Sit. Reese, sit. Reese, I'm trying to show up. Oh, shake. Yep. See.
I got excited because Ken is full on cuddling.
Oh, with the dog.
Growly girl.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
He's full on cuddling.
Well, look at you, Ken.
That's really great because she's intimidating everybody.
Ken's our newest team member, and he's sitting with a dog, and that I was going to sit with the other day, but it was the end of the day. They've been long days for this event, and I was tired, and you can't put yourself in that sort of position. Like, I started with her today. If I would have been sitting with other dogs, or it would have been towards the end of the day, it might not have been the best idea, because they can feel that, right? So I said, I don't think it's right now. And then my hope was to come back. Well, she's been growling a lot. And so Ken saw a window to get in there and show her some comfort. And from what I hear, I can't see it, but turns out she's a real cuddle bug, or Ken's a real cuddle bug. And she's, one of the two. That's what's so cool about this, right? It's not just me. You can do this. And I think it's okay. And I think that if you ever feel like, I'm going to do this tomorrow, I'm going to go volunteer tomorrow, I'm going to go do whatever my passion is tomorrow, just go. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to wait for the right moment. Don't go into it going, I'm going to sit with dogs. Just go volunteer, or cats, or whatever your passion is, helping kids or others or homeless, like whatever it may be. Don't try to go do the end goal. Just try to get started.
I watch you on YouTube.
Oh, thanks for watching.
Do you really? Yeah, I do. Okay.
Kids are the best, man. Can you imagine being a kid just loving YouTube and walking by a dog kennel and seeing a YouTuber in a kennel? It's awesome. He'll be talking about that for days. No one at school will believe him. So this week is a big week. I'm attempting to get every single pet adopted. I'm putting out a video every week. You might have seen some of the videos. I'm going live, all because this is Empty the Shelters. My friend Kathy Bissell puts this on, and I just thought, let's go for it. The shelter asked if I could help, and I said, I want to try to get every pet out of here, which I don't think's ever been done before. And oh, thank you. Your paws are, your shake is so good. I'm going to put all the details at rockykanaka.com/adopt-me. And if you're in the area, come down, because all of the adoption fees are covered. Spay and neuter is covered. So you can get a pet. If budget's tight right now, it's a great time to come down here and get a pet. Listen to this. You can get Flip Coffee. We did something special where we're doing beans cold brew, and YouTube heard about what we're doing, and they said, hey, we want to be a part of that, and they're covering the discount. So if you've ever thought about getting anything from me, go now. You just click on the screen on YouTube Shopping, and you can get a limited edition bean shirt, a special edition bean shirt that's only good for this week, Cool Bean, or you can get cold brew coffee, a bunch of other stuff. So go do that. And the other thing we're doing to help with all of you watching from all over the nation is, with some of the dogs, we're even offering transport. So the shelters in Southern California, if you're in Chicago, we might be able to transport the dog to you as long as you fit all of the qualifications to adopt. How we're doing that, it costs a lot of money, is if you're watching this, you can donate. Even if it's $1 or $2, it could save a dog's life, a pet's life. So just hit the donation button, and it'll help go to transportation. It goes right to the shelter. The average transport for a dog can cost a couple $1,000s. And I know people say, well, volunteers, but to do it right, we've got to have insurance and people that can do it. And volunteers sometimes work, but you still got to cover the volunteers' gas. And there are networks of people going in certain directions. And certainly we've had some volunteers do it at no cost, but most of the time it's just going to cost money. That's why a lot of times when a shelter says we don't adopt out of state, they don't really mean it. it's a state thing. What they mean is they're not set up for that. And you have to have the time and the resources. My team's going to help with this, of just going through applications and making sure it's a good fit. Okay, so here's what we've got to do for her. She needs to be adopted. So we've got to figure out how to get her a home. And here's what I would say is probably the best home for her. Someone who can give her the confidence. I'll bet she's probably fine with other dogs, with cats, as long as you give her the confidence, because she's so smart, right? So you can train her. My fingers are getting a little sore from breaking off so many pieces of treats. You said you love treats so much. Because she's treat motivated, she's easy to train. Like, I would imagine she's a fairly easy dog, but she's going to take some adjustment. That doesn't mean she's not going to still take 3 weeks or 3 months to get used to your home, but I think she'll fit into most environments. Come here. Come here. I think she's too anxious to get a scoop, but oh, it would feel good. Come here. Yes. You're a good girl. Reese, you're a good girl. Reese, you're a good girl. I can't believe I got the scoop. I thought her anxiety level was too high. Oh, look at that little tail. It's not tucked under anymore. It's popping up. Oh man. Okay. I want to stay here for just a minute. Even if she jumps out of my lap, let's just, I don't know. What do we talk about, Alexis?
Maybe we can do mail.
Are you serious? We have more mail?
Yes, we do.
What's wild about that is we've been doing a video every day, and you guys keep sending packages to the post office box, which is pretty cool. The Love Letters with Dogs has been so fun. So if you want to send things for the dogs, just remember, don't send it for a specific dog, because I'm likely going to open it with the dog that I'm sitting with that you've never met before. Yeah, sure. Pass some packages through here. Let's do Love Letters with Dogs. Oh, I should have leashed her up. Okay, set it and slide it. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right. What do we have here? Okay, it was received in the following condition. Please bring slipped. Oh, that's not a letter to me. Just UPS. Okay. Oh, from Karen and Andy. Okay. Oh, and look at this. Karen and Andy. I'll cover up your address. They have a postage of their dog. Huh?
It's covered already.
Okay. Oh, you marked it out.
Yeah.
Alexis, you're awesome. Thank you. What do we got? Reese, you want to see? I think we got something for you. What's this? Oh. Is this for me? Are you saying my lighting's not good? Does this lighting make me look old? Is that what you're saying? Oh, there's something else in here. That's funny. I thought you were like, hey man, you really got to work on the shadows under your eyes or something like that. Hi. Okay, look at this. Oh, that's cute. I've got a doggy here. Okay, from Andy, from Karen. You're trying to get the treats. Look at this. How cute is that? Thank you so much for all you do for our shelter friends. Thank you, guys. We lost our wonderful dog, Arturo, a rescue from Puerto Rico, about 17 years old. Oh, I'm sorry. And your videos have brought us so much joy. Thank you. I painted these peg dolls of you and Kelly to thank you both for your generosity towards canine buddies. Okay. This is interesting. Rest in peace, Arturo. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, hey, Reese, look at this. First, we have something for you. What's that? Oh, what is that? What's that? It's a toy for you. I'm going to put this in here for you. That's going to stay here for you, okay? Oh, okay. Here. I'm going to set this right here. Oh, let me get the tag off. Okay. That's going to stay with you for later. And we'll check it out. Okay. All right. Oh, and then we have the little peg dolls right here. Okay, fun. Let's see. I feel like they're very delicate. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Look at that. Look at that. No, don't eat that. That's so neat. That does look a lot like me, by the way. Look. All right. Look. And you got my gray and blue, my two favorite colors. Okay. I'm going wild here today doing green. Oh, I'm going to show Kelly. Okay, here, look. Look at me.
Be the judges.
Someone hand painted that.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cool?
That is so funny.
Okay, but hold on. There's more. This is the cutest, prettiest doll I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
It's you.
With that little fanny pack.
Oh yeah, you have a fanny pack.
And I am wearing it.
Hey,
Otherwise, I guess I'm aging myself. A belt bag.
a belt bag? No, it's a fanny pack. If someone would have told 18-year-old Kelly that one day you'd be rocking a fanny pack, what would you have said?
No way. Here I am in all my glory.
I didn't know if it was like you always loved the fanny pack or if you just, as a mom, just gave into the fanny pack.
Well, I actually don't even use a fanny pack with my kids. I just do it here.
Okay, but you've mentioned using it. You mentioned all the great attributes of a fanny pack if we go to like Disneyland or something.
Yeah.
I would wear a fanny pack too. I don't mind.
So it's just the fanny pack is just not big enough. You know, like I always got to have diapers and wipes on hand. So
look at that. Kelly, stop. We're at work. Thank you. This is really awesome. This is going on in my office for sure. That's so neat. Let me lead her up so you can hand me the next one. Okay. She knows the lead. She's good. Okay. Oh, this next one's going to be really good.
Pretty easy.
Good girl. Good girl. Reese, come here. You want to check it out? Oh, you took my treat. All right. So, oh, this is funny. Sorry, Alexis. Amazon was sold out of Twix dog toys, but I thought these dog toys, like these dog-safe candy bars, Rocky, your videos bring comfort while I wait to be emotionally ready to adopt my next fur baby. I respect that and understand that, and thank you for being here and being a part of that. Did you want to check that out? Okay, look at these. That's so smart.
Oh my goodness.
If you don't know, Alexis loves Twix bars, and anytime she gets the chance to be on camera, we have to edit it out of the video all the time, but she says, hey, if you guys could send me Twix bars to the post office box, it would mean a lot to me. I'll pay attention.
Sorry, I'm just in awe in the admiration of the...
Of all the Twix bars you're going to get?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to leave these here with her, because I think any comfort she can have with having lost her mom or dad or family member. What's that? You want to see it? You want to see it? Look at the difference of this girl versus the girl that was just replay the beginning of the video, Bobby, and just the fear-based like lashing out. And now her giving kisses. What does it give me kisses? And I don't usually let dogs in my face, but like you just know sometimes when it's okay, and she's amazing. But I can't do this without you. I need your help. So share, and I'd love to have you as a member. Hit that join button. You're the first to know when dogs get adopted, and it's a fun community to be a part of. So thank you. Stay tuned for the next video, because we are going to get every pet, dogs and cats, adopted here at Animal Friends of the Valleys in Southern California. And come see me.
I have good news. We were able to get Reese greenlit for the dog walking program. So Sherry, one of the dog walking volunteers, said, I'll take Reese out, no problem. And Reese, right out of the gate, is doing fantastic. You can tell that she's been on a leash before. And this is really helpful for her. Even near traffic, she didn't even flinch. She was just excited to get out, to smell the fresh air, to sniff all of the different areas. That right there is the local news station where all of the dogs leave their mark. And she's having a good time. And this is what volunteering is all about, getting to go and help these dogs just mentally get some relaxation, to be able to explore. It's just part of being a dog and a human at that, getting to be out, not pinned up. And this can really be life-saving for Reese. So now when someone comes in to potentially adopt her, they will see her relaxed. And look at that, tail wagging, thanking Sherry for just letting her be a dog and the companionship.
Good girl. Easy.
What a different dog than we saw right at the beginning. I mean, this is a dog you can see in your home. You can see as a part of your family. And this is what we want to get to. It's why we do this. It's why you should go volunteer. But now, after this walk, it's dirty, it's hot. So I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, we can get her groomed. So we went to Mel, told her about Reese, and asked Mel if she could look at her and see if she thought she would be ready for a groom.
You already went for your walk. Yes, you went for a walk.
As you can see, Mel loves her as much as we do, and it didn't take her long to say, yeah, I would love to groom Reese. Now, Reese seems to be okay with the bath, which is really good because you just don't know how a dog's going to act in a new shelter grooming environment like this. And she's long overdue for this. So Mel takes the time to comfort her and just show her love and slowly apply some water so that she can then work to some really soothing shampoo. And Mel sees how dirty her coat is. And so she really lathers a lot of shampoo on there, oatmeal shampoo, to really help with just the irritation that has started to arise in her skin. Now, Mel learning her has realized that she can be a little jumpy, so she's going to put the doggy earmuffs on her and use the dryer just to help muffle that sound and relax Reese. And Reese is really doing a good job with it. She's trusting, she understands that Mel is there to help her, that we're all here to help her. It doesn't mean she loves it, especially not when we get to the tail section. She's shaking, but she's doing such a good job, and I'm so proud of her. And look at her, wait till you see this. Look at that. Look at that little bandana on her. Her little personality starts to come out now that she looks and feels fresh, but she is still a star at following commands, sitting down, shaking, and taking treats. We love you, Reese. I need your help. Share this, please, because we got to get her adopted. And make sure you tune in for tomorrow's Sitting with Dogs Empty the Shelter edition.